All right, guys, we are doing a combination class today. This is a cardio and circuit class. You're gonna need just a couple of things. No weights needed today. You should have a mat ready for later and also have a couple of small towels. So just kind of like small kitchen towels or bath towels. 2 of those will be good. We're gonna get warmed up, so this workout today will give you both some cardio and some strength. I'm gonna give options for high and low impact, so take the version that works best for you. We're gonna get it warmed up, so bring it into a jog or a march right here. Okay, so you can keep those feet down lower if you want low impact, or start bringing those knees up, bring it into a jog. Whichever one you're taking, definitely get your arms moving too. You can kind of shake them out here or just get them pumping. And let's just walk it out. I'm gonna have you take some big circles. Even though we're not using weights today, we are gonna get in a really good upper body workout. So I wanna get that warm and loosened up. Let's plant those feet, and I'm just gonna have you crawl it forward right here like you were swimming. Good, just big circles, run around. And let's take it right here. You can take it to a full or lower impact. You can take it to that half jack. So today's class is a circuit. We'll have coming up 3 exercises in each of our circuits, and I'll walk you through those, give you a couple different options for each of them. Some are gonna be strength focused, others are gonna focus on getting that heart rate up. Let's walk it out again right here. Okay, so one thing that we're gonna come back to several times today will be this march or high knees. So this is your low impact. Your high impact, you're just gonna bring them up, okay? So we're gonna be taking about 30 seconds of that one. The other thing that I'm gonna have you do is an in-out squat, okay? So right here, you'd go feet together. Your high impact option is right there. Your low impact option is right there. So I want you to take your first round of that. Let's get it going. When we come back to these, we will take them at a high intensity. So it's gonna vary when we come up to it. We'll do 15 to 30 seconds of these intervals. Okay, so we'll be back to that again later. Let's walk it out right here. And then the other one that we're gonna come back to several times will be fast feet, okay? So for your fast feet, you're gonna bring it into a wide stance, kind of come down into a squat right here, and then you're just gonna get going, okay? Quick feet. So it's really not high impact. You shouldn't be hitting the ground very hard. One thing I want you to focus on is staying down low, okay? So let's bring it back up. If there's anything else that feels tight on you, you know, one thing we should stretch, actually, let's stretch those hamstrings. Take your feet under your hips and reach it down. But what I was saying was, if anything on your body you're aware is feeling extra tight, I'm gonna give you a couple seconds here to just go ahead and stretch it out before we get too crazy, all right? So take a second here. I'm gonna start talking about our first circuit. This will be 3 different exercises, okay? So first thing we're doing, we're just gonna do some squats. It's gonna be basic squats, down and up. They're gonna be fairly quick. I want you to concentrate on sticking your butt back, keeping your torso tall. We'll be doing 15 of those. The next thing we're gonna do is some skaters. I'm gonna show high and low impact options. Your high impact option is gonna be right there. Your low impact option is gonna be a side step. Okay, we're taking 20 of those. Daisy girl, you gotta move. There you go. Go to the bed, okay? That's right there. She likes to be involved. The last thing we're gonna do in this circuit will be a walkout push-up, okay? So for this walkout push-up, you'll start either on your toes or on your knees. We're gonna go hands together, step out, take your push-up, walk it back in, then we're going the other way, take your push-up, walk it back in, okay? So we are gonna get started with our squats. We've got 15 of these. Let's get our feet under the hips. That's how wide they should be. And sink it back. We're taking 15 right here. 2, 3. We're gonna stay together on these. 5, 6. Try to keep those knees tracking forward, not in or out. Let's get 5 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're getting ready with those skaters side to side. So you need some space. Let's get ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, keep it going. Powerful push. And walk it out. So we're getting ready for those push-ups. You may want your mat, you may not. Remember, you could take these kneeling, or you could take them with your toes tucked under. Whichever one you take, your spine is staying long, all right? Let's start with hands together. Bring it out to the right. Take your push-up, hand back in, take it out to the left, and push up. We're going for 10 of these. It's all right if you want to take it down to your knees. Spine stays long, belly stays drawn in. And try to keep your head supported. So we're keeping that spine long all the way from the top of the head, down through the torso, all the way through the heels. All right, finish out your 10, and we're back to one of our intervals, okay? So this one is gonna be for 30 seconds. We're going back to those high knees or that big march, okay? Getting ready in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So heart rate's gonna come up. If you're doing those high knees, I want you to try, see if you can bring them as high as your hips. This should get you winded, maybe a little breathless. Guys, we've got about 10 seconds. I want you to push it right here. In 5, we're going right back into our squats, top of that circuit, and plant your feet. Ready for those squats? Let's go, sink it back. 2, 3, you can do whatever you want with your hands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5. We'll go right into our skaters. Last 3, 2, 1. Make sure you have room side to side. Remember, your impact option is right here. Low impact, you're just gonna step it and tap. All right, let's get ready. Let's get low, stay low, and go. So let your arms move too, okay? Should be about halfway here. Get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, okay? Right back, we're going down for our push-ups. We'll start with hands together, and we're walking them out. I want you to try, if you're up high, walk your feet with your hands this time. It's gonna add a little challenge. So let's start up. Hands are together. Walk it out right. Take your push-up back in. Try to move that hand and foot at the same time. That's your challenge. Whew. Don't be afraid to let those knees come to the floor if you need to. We've got 4 to go. 3, whew, 2, last 1, and we are up. Okay, so we're back to our quick in-out squats. We've got 30 seconds of these this round. This is where, if your heart rate's not up, it should come up. So we're gonna get down. Your low impact option is gonna be here. High impact is here, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. In and out, we're staying low. Try to keep sitting your butt back, okay? So you're not getting punchy through your spine. Whew. Push it here. Stay down low, we're in that squat. See if you can pick up your pace. Last 10 seconds. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little shake out. We're in our third and final round of this first circuit. Get your feet under your hips, and let's go. We're back to our squats. Sink it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get these last 5, make them count. 4, it's gonna lead us right into our skaters. 2, 1, get to the side for those skaters. Let's go. Whew. You've got that low impact step tap option here also. Get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going down. Let's get our push-ups the last time here. Those walkout push-ups. We start with hands basically together, okay? Same with the feet. Let's go. Bring it out to the right. Take it down. Step it back in. Left side, back in. Breathe through these. It's hot. These are challenging. When I feel challenged, I like to do what comes naturally, which is hold my breath, which is not going to be helpful during exercise. Keep breathing is my point. Whew. Let's get 2 more, last 2 here. Last one. We are up. We are back to that high intensity interval, okay? Last one was that fast feet. Let's sink it down to our squat. 30 seconds, go. So we're quick through our feet, wide through our feet, low right here. Push, push it. You can do whatever you want with your hands. A little bit of jazz hands. If that's what comes to you. Halfway here, pick up your pace. Pick up your pace. Sink it down, 10 seconds. Push. You got a break coming up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoop. Walk it out. Okay, guys, that is the end of block 1 out of 3 today. If I do say so myself, that may be the most challenging one, but that's open probably to everyone's own interpretation and opinion. So you will need 1 towel for this next round. So I'm gonna take one of my towels. I recommend, got the small one. I'm gonna fold it over once, then I'm gonna step right on top of it. Okay, we're doing some slider lunges. So these should be quick. I'm gonna kind of change them throughout. We're gonna sink down. My back knee does bend, okay? But I'm primarily working off of my firmly planted leg, okay? So listen up, we're gonna start on this side. From there, we'll be going down. We do have a lot of stuff down on the floor today. Just listen up, we'll get there as we go along. Let's get started with these lunges. So left foot is firmly planted to the floor. Right foot is completely on your slider. It's a towel if you're on hard floor. It's a paper plate if you're on carpeting, okay? Let's get it going. We're gonna slide it back, pull it forward. And you can see I'm kind of staying down the whole time. Come about halfway up. We're just keeping that weight loaded into our planted leg, okay? We're gonna get 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All we're doing is trading. Pass it off, left foot, right foot is firmly planted. I want you to get part way down and let's get it going. Slide it back, draw it forward. So we're kind of staying again, part way down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We are coming down to the floor. We're gonna do some sliding push-ups, and I want you to imagine the towel under my right hand right now. Okay, so I'm starting with both arms extended. I'm gonna slide my towel hand forward. This elbow's gonna bend. Then I'm gonna come back in, okay? Straight arm through that sliding hand. Press to come back in. We're gonna be getting into our lats, our chest, our triceps. We'll do 6 on one side. Stay with me on that. You'll see why we don't want to do 10 yet. And then we'll do the other side. So you may want to kneel for this one. I'm going to kneel for this one. So we'll be here. I've got it under my left hand. We're going to slide out. I really want you to try to bring yourself up by the force that you're putting into that towel hand. That pressing hand will support you, but try to do it from that sliding side, okay? We're gonna take 6, nice and slow. Let's breathe out. You also absolutely could be up here, okay, or knees. Let's slide it out, press down into the towel, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And these are always a little surprising, okay, if it's your first time doing them. Surprise. Let's take it under the right hand. That left arm is going to be pressing. That right side is going to be sliding, okay? Keep that weight into the right side. Let's bring it down. Press in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to have you grab your second towel. We're doing 1 towel under each foot. Here's where we're headed. We're going to be doing a sliding mountain climber, okay? It's going to be exactly like you're imagining. So we've got hands under the shoulders right here, and we're just alternating knees drawing forward, okay? We're gonna take this for about 20 seconds. Let's get ready. Hands under the shoulders and go. So we're pulling knees forward. This is quick. I want you to try to keep your spine nice and long. We've got 10 seconds right here. Keep moving. Heart rate's coming up and heads up. It is going to stay up. 3, 2, 1, come up. Right into your march or high knees. We're going 20 seconds this round. So right away, get up, get it going. 10 more seconds, let's push that pace. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk it out, okay? So that's gonna be the circuit. We've got a version of our lunges, we've got our slide out, and we've got our mountain climber. Okay, so that's 1 out of 3 rounds. We've got 2 to go. Let's get that towel planted. Let's go towel under the right foot. Left foot is planted. We're gonna take lateral slides this time, okay? Still loading that weight into our planted leg. You can do what you want with your arms. The sliding leg is gonna stay straight and you use it very little, okay? Let's get ready and sink down, draw it back. These are pretty quick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Right here. Right foot's firmly planted, left is sliding. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're up. Actually, no, we're down. We've got our push-ups next. Okay, so sliding push-ups. I'm gonna take just a towel under my knees. It'd be nice with a little cushioning, okay? So we're going right hand onto that towel, left hand firmly on the floor, okay? Pressing into that towel side, left side's only supporting. Let's come to that kneeling plank, belly engaged, and slide it out, bring it up. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pass it off to the other side. Right hand firmly planted, left is on our towel, and let's get going. Reach it out, slide in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remember our mountain climber, so we're staying down. Get one towel under each foot. Let's hit our high plank position. We've got 20 seconds, and go. So heart rate's coming up, and it will stay up. We go back out to that circuit, that cardio circuit option. It's gonna be our in-out squats. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up right away. We're here. We got 20 seconds. Watch your sliders, guys. That could be a hazard. Low impact option is there. Whew. Last 10 seconds. One more round of this. We go into our third and final block. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, so you need one towel. One towel. Let's make sure you know where your other one is, guys. They are slipping hazard, okay? So we're gonna take it under the right foot, left foot firmly planted. We're just alternating this time. We're gonna slide it back, forward, out, forward. We're still just taking time, okay? Let's get ready and take it back. So it's back. We're staying low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pass it off, quick handoff. Right foot planted, left is ready to move. Let's go. Take it back, take it side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last time with these push-ups, okay? Don't mind getting those over with, all right? Let's get some support under the knees if you're kneeling and that feels like a lot on hard floor, okay? So right hand sliding, left is planted. Let's go. Reach out, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quick handoff. Right plants firmly, left is ready to move. Let's go, bring it out. Press into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mountain climbers coming up. 5 and 6. Let's get our towels under our feet right here. Okay. Hands right under the shoulders in 3, 2, 1. Slide them in, 20 seconds. Whew. We do have a break coming up. Finish this one here. We'll stand up in 10 for our fast feet, and then we're gonna finish this thing out. 3, 2, 1, bring it up, right into your fast feet. Know where your sliders are. Whew. Let's push it. Quick, quick, quick. Stay down here, stay nice and low. You're holding a squat. We've got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're up. All right. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it today. Whew. So in this last round, we do have some core. We're gonna pretty much stay down on the floor now. I do recommend, if you have your mat, pulling that out. Watch out, Daisy. Where are you going? She told me earlier she wanted to do some core work, so she's got this long, skinny torso, stubby legs. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna change things much, dear. Okay, so let's bring it down. We're gonna start with just our hands on the towel. I'm gonna show you where we're headed. Actually, I should show you from the side. So I'm gonna kind of tuck mine out of the way a little bit here, okay? So we're gonna do some knee tucks, kind of similar to that mountain climber idea. I'm but now we're using one towel. Both our knees are coming forward at the same time. We're gonna take some straight forward, and then we're also gonna take some out to the side, okay? So it's gonna be center, side, side, center, okay? That's kind of how it's gonna go. So hands can be on or off of your mat really, and we start in a plank. We're gonna draw knees in, forward, take them side, and then back to center, okay? Side ones are definitely more challenging. If it's too much, I just want you to hang out with the ones in the center. We're doing 10 total, okay? So let's get ready. Make sure your feet are fully on your towel. Start in that plank, bring it forward, back, maybe side, maybe forward, and back. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6, watch it girl, 7, 8, 9, you're a glutton for punishment, and 10, okay? So those are our kneeling sliders, not kneeling, but knee sliders. We are also gonna do some pikes coming up, okay? This one's all about core this round. We are still on our hands. We're gonna do straight legs to pike up. I'm gonna give a couple options for this one. So you start here, you're gonna hike up through your hips, bring it back. Hike it up, bring it back. If that's too much for you, what I want you to do is just move between a plank and a downward dog, okay? So your hips are not, or your feet are not sliding. You're not on a towel if you're doing that down dog, okay? We're just doing 5 of these. I don't want you to rush them, okay? Let's get hands under the shoulders, right here, long legs, and let's find that pike to plank. We're gonna exhale as the hips come up, inhale back out to long, lift, lift, one last time, and we're in our plank, okay? So we've only got 2 this round. We're gonna hit those cardio options again, back from our high knees, march. We'll be back to these 2 for our last 2 rounds. We've got 15 seconds this round in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're either in your march or those quick high knees. 15 seconds, we're going back to the floor. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going back to our knee tucks. Just one towel, guys. Get your feet on that towel, hands under the shoulders. Let's take them all to sides this time. Okay, so we're gonna alternate. Think about bringing your left knee towards your right elbow, and then vice versa, okay? Let's get up high and cross it over, burying it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, little twist, 9, and 10. Rest for just a second. We've got 5 of those pikes, okay? Those hip lifts. That can be with the sliding option or feet off the towel, just moving from high plank into a downward dog, okay? Let's get ready. We're in our plank position, and let's go hips up. Bring it back to plank. Exhale, inhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I made us do way more, 9, and 10. All right, we are up. We're going to our in, out, okay? 15 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Let's get them in and out. 15 seconds, your low impact is right there. 10 seconds to go, keep it pushing. We're going into our final round next. Okay guys, it's gonna come to a pretty quick end and rest for a second. Taking it back to the floor, we'll be back up. Now we're gonna move on. We've got core and stretch coming up after this, okay? Whew. Let's take them all center this time. Knee tuck center, we're taking 10, straight into 5 of our pikes, okay? Feet are on that towel, hands are under the shoulders. Start in your high plank, draw your knees straight forward, step back, high plank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold your plank. We're ready for those pipes. We've got 5 of them. And lift up. Bring it back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold your plank, hold your plank. Bring it up. All right, guys, last time here. 15 seconds. Let's get our fast feet and go. We're going straight into a very brief cool down after this. Then, if you're sticking around, we'll have 10 minutes of core, followed by 10 minutes of just stretching. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk it out. Okay, guys. Anyone who's on this call could be doing this with us. This works well for bringing the heart rate down if you were just with me for the last class, or if you're just coming in and you've been sitting still, this will start to get you warmed up. Okay, so we're just gonna march it here, and we'll get started in about 2 minutes with that core workout. Okay, so nice low, just walking. Make sure that you're getting some water. Let's just tap it out right here. You could add some arms if you wanted to. Watch your gliders, your towels, or your plates if you got those out. Let's plant the feet. Okay, I'm gonna have you take them wide, right here, a little wider than those hips. Inhale, big reach up. I want you to press your ribs forward. Think about reaching the hands back, creating length through the front of your waist right here. And now roll it down. We're gonna reach down, stretch through back of the legs. So let's get those toes pointing forward, not out. And we'll release the lower back here. Bend into the knees. We're gonna roll it all the way up. Deep breath in. Let's bring it to cactus arms. So we're bending the elbows. Let's think about drawing the elbows back. We did a good amount of chest and upper body and shoulders in that circuit strength workout today. You might be feeling a little tender in here and in here later. Okay, and those lats, we got those. Let's release it down. All right, guys, I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water. We are gonna start in on our core workout in just 1 minute. All you'll need for that today is gonna be your mat. Okay, so grab that, get ready, and we'll get started in about 30 seconds. All right, guys, so looks like we got a good amount of people. It's always good people, but we had a good amount of people jump on, so welcome. We are working core for about 10 minutes here. We're gonna start with a forearm plank, okay? So we're getting down on our elbows. Bring your elbows directly below your shoulders. Let's extend the legs back, hook your toes under, and just hold it here, okay? So nothing too fancy to get started with, but I just want you to start noticing your ability to engage your core on purpose, okay? So I could definitely hang out in this without working very much. Myself, my body's used to it, or I can turn it on. So what that means is I'm actively drawing my belly in, so literally kind of sucking it in, and I'm gonna keep breathing while I do that, okay? So a couple of things to think about: conscious engagement and keep breathing. Let's lower hips to the floor. I just want you to think about pressing your hips down, look forward, Roll your shoulders back. Think about reaching your heart forward. So we're just kind of stretching out the front of the waist and our chest right here. We're gonna do that regular forearm plank one more time. Tuck your toes under, lift up. Okay, so we're holding here. Shoulders are directly over the elbows. We're not stacked in it here. Okay, kind of wedged into it. I want you to try to keep your hips as still as possible. And we're gonna alternate some knee taps. Keep breathing through it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it center, both legs long, and lower down. I'm gonna have you turn onto your right side. Okay, we're lining up for a side plank. Picture an imaginary line going down lengthwise through your mat. Line up your elbow, your hip, knee, heel on that line. That shoulder is directly over your elbow. Okay, I'm gonna show a couple options. Feet are stacked on one on top of the other. This is option one. Nice modification is to bend your bottom knee right here. Okay, my knee, top knee is still over, directly over top of my bottom knee. Let's hold that right there. We're just getting familiar with it. We'll be back here a few times today. Keep your head supported and keep the space open between your neck and your shoulders. So none of this going on, okay? We're gonna lower down, flip over. We're going on to the left side. Imagine that. Line again. We're lining up elbow, hips, knees, heels. That's your modification. Feet are stacked otherwise, and we'll lift up. That elbow is underneath my shoulder. I'm trying to lift my hips away from the floor. I'm thinking about everything coming up. We're gonna just hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on to your belly. Okay, so we're back on the belly. We're doing a lower back extension. Your backside is part of your core as well. Very important piece. Let's bend the elbows. We're gonna place one hand on top of the other. Bring your legs together. Feet are staying on the floor this round. Bring your forehead down to the back of your hands, and we'll lift away from the mat. So feet are staying down. We're just peeling the head, chest, maybe a couple of your ribs off of that floor. Feel that engagement through your lower back and your glutes. Just holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. We're gonna come back to our right side for that side plank. I'm gonna add some stuff on this time. Do it or stay back at that last version. They're all great, okay? Elbows under the shoulder. We're on our line. Let's lift up. Remember, you can have that bottom knee down if you need to, okay? We're gonna do some little oblique dips this time. It's a small lowering, okay, just a few inches. Don't even go all the way to the floor. I want you to lower down and then engage to come back up. So we're focusing mainly on the side of the waist that's closest to the floor. You're also gonna feel this in your shoulders. Let's get 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna have you flip it over. Let's take it to your left side. Okay, elbows under that shoulder. We're on our line here and start lifted. Nice and high, okay? On that straight line, upper body supported. Let's add in our dips. Bring it down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, and release down. Bring it back onto your belly this time, okay? Small change, just option to extend your arms this time. We'll all start the same way. Let's bend the elbows, hands are beneath the forehead. Lift up, we're keeping the feet on the floor for now. And think about engaging through your lower back. Also engage through your abdomen. And if you want to, let's extend the arms right here. Keep breathing, keep holding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands outside of your shoulders And I just want you to press up part way. You don't need to straighten your arms. And now come back down. We're gonna go elbow plank. Last time here, get your elbows under your shoulders, okay? I'm gonna have you take your feet about a foot apart this time. We're gonna kind of roll with this upcoming plank. Here we go, toes are tucked under, lift up. Make sure your elbows are directly below your shoulders. Listen up, both heels are gonna roll to the left side. Let's turn into this side plank so that right arm peels up. That lower knee can certainly lower if you need that support. Last breath here. Bring it back through center. We're gonna roll right through it. Both heels turn out to the right. Let's peel open, reach up through that left arm. Keep lifting your hips. And bring it back around. Both heels over to the left, right arm up. For 3, 2, 1, roll it through. Both heels to the right, left arm up. 3, 2, 1. Take one more each side. Let's come onto that left elbow, right arm up. 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Both heels to the right, left arm lifts. 3, 2, 1. Come to your center plank. Hold last time here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your hips to the floor. And I want you to lift your straight legs away from the floor now. Let's lower just a couple ribs down. Reach out long through your arms. We're in that lower back extension. Breathe and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. We're gonna flip over here, okay? So we've got a couple more minutes of core. We're gonna be on our backs for this. Lay on back. I'm gonna have you release your lower back here for a second. Let's hug the knees in towards the chest. Give them a gentle hug. Let's take hands to back of thighs. Extend your legs straight up and down. And I want you to close that little gap between your lower back and the floor. So engage your belly, close that gap, seal it. All right, let's take both hands overhead. So we're making this L shape with the body now. Okay, let's lower that right leg about halfway down. We're flexing the feet so toes are pointing back towards shins. Just hold. Switch your legs right up. Left comes halfway down and hold. Bring it up. Right halfway down. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Left down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. 2, 1, switch. 2, 1, one after the other. Here we go. 10, 9, keep them controlled, no swing. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees bend, hug them back in towards your chest, give them a hug. We're gonna lift up, bring head and shoulders away from the floor. Single leg stretch, active core. Extend your right leg out long, hug your left knee in towards your chest. Head and shoulders are off of your mat. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. I want you to reach hands up, keep your legs going. Switch. Switch, switch. You can keep them here or reach them overhead. Get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug knees in. Let's set the head back down. Give the knees a hug. Gentle rock from side to side. Okay? So we're going to kind of transition here. Let's bring the hands behind the thighs. Rock it up to seated. We've got a little stretch and core fusion here. Definitely very Pilates inspired with this one. We're gonna do a Pilates style roll up. So we're sitting nice and tall. Feet are about hip distance apart. Here's our stretch. We're gonna reach forward. Feel that lengthening through your low back and your legs. Then we sit up tall. And we roll down slowly, slowly, slowly. So we're pumping the brakes through that. We'll take a long stretch here once the head reaches the mat. And then we bring hands up, we'll roll the head up, and we try to bring it up nice and smooth. So we'll go right back into that forward stretch, right back, lowering down slowly. Now, if this trip up off of the floor is not smooth for you, you're not alone, don't worry. I would bend a knee here, get a little bit of help. Don't worry about it, keep moving. Focus on this piece, that trip back to the floor. Pump in the brakes. You are building your strength right here. Okay, let's roll it back up. We're gonna take 3 more of these. Let's really get that stretch forward this time. And then breathe through it here. Don't hold your breath. Long stretch on the mat. Control it up nice and smooth. See, it's tough right there. Reach through. Roll it back slowly. Long reach, full body stretch. Bring it up. We have just 1 more. Down slow, stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your full body stretch. Hold it for a breath here. Deep breath in and out. Let's inhale, reach hands up. Exhale, peel away from the floor. We're gonna hold our stretch forward this time. So reach it out. Let your hands come down, okay? They can come onto your legs, maybe your feet, wherever they land. I want you pointing your toes back. Just relax your neck, okay? Find your stretch, okay? For a lot of people, that's gonna be here. You could even have a little bend in your knees if that's too much. Take a deep breath in. And let it out. We're gonna peel up to sit tall. Let's reach the hands up overhead. And then place your hands just outside of the hips. Fingers can point out. Draw your shoulders back, lift your chin. Think about reaching your heart forward. Drawing those shoulders back. Deep breath in. And let it out. All right, we're gonna sit tall. Let's bend the left knee. Place your left foot. We're gonna cross it over the right knee. Left hand is gonna place right behind your hip. Inhale, reach nice and tall through the right arm. Exhale, take a twist. So you're gonna hook your elbow or just your hand here and then press into your knee to turn yourself. You're gonna look over your left shoulder. And I want you to think about sitting tall. There's this tendency to kind of get slumpy here. Sit up, lift up your head, long spine, and then rotate around it. Deep breath in, and let it out. We're gonna just face forward. I want you to give your leg a hug. Okay, you're just gonna give a little squeeze in here towards you. We'll stretch out that glute and set it down. So left leg is long. Let's bend the right knee. Right foot crosses over the left knee. Right hand is gonna set down behind you. Inhale, let's get long, reaching through the left side, and hook your elbow or your hand to the outside of your knee. Sit tall and take that twist to your right. Take 1 more nice breath here. Let's come back around through center. I'm gonna have you flip over now. Come onto your hands and your knees. We did a good amount of core. I wanna definitely release, definitely through your back here. So we're gonna do some cat and cow. Let's place hands under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. Inhale, press your belly down and look forward. Now exhale, we're gonna lift the spine, press your chin onto your chest. Inhale, look forward, press the belly down. Exhale, lift up here. Let's picture separating the shoulder blades. We're releasing the upper back. 1 more time, inhale, look forward, press the belly down. And exhale, lift your spine, press your chin onto your chest. Deep breath in. and let it out. So we're gonna stand up from here, come on up any way you wanna get there, okay? Coming up nice and tall. I would just, if you're on a yoga mat and it's not slippery, you could stay on it, or just move it to the floor for these next few. We're gonna start in a warrior two stance. So for this, I'm gonna have you take your feet wide to start, really wide straddle, okay? Let's turn the left toes out. So the left toes pointing straight out to the side. I'm gonna angle my back foot right side in here about 45 degrees. And then we're gonna bend into this left knee, okay? I'm gonna try to track that knee straight out to my left so it's not buckling in towards you guys right now. Reach long through the arms. We're gonna look over the left hand and just hold it right here. You can gently kind of pulse down into this. Okay, if you aren't warm, you're definitely warming up through your quadricep, your thigh muscles. Hold it down this time. We're gonna flip the front palm, take a peaceful warrior. So we're reaching up, finding a gentle back bend here. And now come back to your warrior two. So we're gonna take a triangle. This is a really nice groin stretch. We're lengthening through both legs. If your hamstrings are notably tight, I'd have you shorten your step here a little bit, or you can stay here. So both legs are long, my knees are not locked out, okay? We're reaching long through the arms. I want you to keep this completely lateral. So I'm coming sideways, not front or back. We'll reach down and then tip into this triangle. So you can imagine kind of being in like a toaster slot or a piece of toast. You don't want to hit the sides, so I'm not coming forward here. Draw that top hip and that top shoulder back, and then just kind of melt in, sink down into this one as you're able. We're feeling that really nice stretch, mainly through the left hamstring and groin. One more breath right here. I'm gonna have you re-bend into your left knee. Let's take that warrior two one more time. And then we're gonna turn all toes forward. So both my toes, feet are pointing forward now. Let's take a big X shape, reach out, press your heart forward, draw the hands back. Deep breath in, let it out. Let's roll the hands down and just re-lengthen up your spine. We're gonna turn it out the other way, okay? So bending into that right knee now. We're in that long stance, angling the left toes forward about 45 degrees. Reach long through the arms. Let's sink into it here. We can pulse a few times. Tracking that knee forward. Okay, it should follow your toes. Hold it down this time. We're gonna hold it. Flip your front palm. Let's find that gentle back bend. Peaceful warrior. Looking up towards your top hand. Come back to your warrior two. We're gonna prepare for triangle. So finding length in both legs, maybe shortening your step a little bit. Draw your hips back towards the left. Reach forward, we're in that toaster, just going sideways. Right hand down, left arm peels to open, okay? So we're gonna feel that going up the right groin and hamstring. Keep drawing your top shoulder, your left shoulder, and your left hip back. Deep breath in and out. And one more time, deep breath in and out. Let's bend into that right knee, warrior two. Float right into that peaceful warrior. And we'll stand back up. Let's bring toes back forward. We're gonna just take one more stretch here. Deep breath in, find that big X shape. And now swan dive down. We're gonna let ourselves fold forward. Hands can be on shins, feet, or the floor. Toes pointing forward, find that stretch through the back of your hamstrings, back of your thighs. Relax your head and neck, maybe shake your head no a couple times. Deep breath in, and let it out. Let's bend into the knees. Slowly start rolling up the spine. Roll your shoulders back. Let's step in, deep breath in, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, reach, hands out, let's circle them down. And one more time here, deep breath in. and let it all out. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you had a good workout, whether you stayed for one or both. Make sure